And welcome back to the Cyber Shindig podcast, everybody. What's happening? What's going on? It's been a minute, we know. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Johnny. And sitting to my left is the heart and soul of the podcast. You love him, you hate him. Everybody, it's Mike Kroll coming to you live from the Cyber Shindig studio.
What's going on, everyone? It's me, Mike, the heart and soul. I've been called worse, so I'll take the heart and soul of the Cyber Shindig podcast.
Worse by better, maybe?
Worse by better?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Better by worse. I've heard worse by better.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one to zing back at your old pals if you're chopping at each other.
Oh, I just go with I fucking hate you.
Oh
if
my
anybody
God,
ever
dude. So hostile.
upsets me.
Hostile on
you got to start.
Tuesday.
You got to come out of the gates swinging so your buddies know that you're alpha.
I'm gonna have a sip of beer.
But since you sip beer, everybody knows that you're beta.
Yeah, I am. I'm a beta bitch.
Yeah.
I'm a beta cuck bitch.
You know, you cracked open that beer, and I thought of the incident that happened Friday with Casey.
Oh, that was awesome. I'm glad we got that on wax too, as the kids say.
On wax.
Yeah, as my grandma would say.
We're releasing episodes on the old record player.
Yeah, that'd be tight. But yeah, Casey she drank a skunk beer. It was gnarly.
It was disgusting. I can't. And you know what's crazy is that this man to my right, your left, he took that beer after she almost gagged on it.
I knew
took
it was
a sniff of it and took a sip.
Yeah,
you little freak.
I've had skunk beer, so I knew it was coming.
You're a little weirdo.
I know, man. It was fine. It was. I wouldn't be drinking it, but it wasn't the worst thing I've ever drank.
It was gross. It
was
smelled like
bad.
vomit.
Yeah, it was just bad beer.
I couldn't have done that.
Like I said, it tasted like there was no carbonation. It was flat, and then it was just it just tasted like barley, like sweet barley.
It's disgusting.
Sweet barley.
Does that's fine though?
This is good.
It doesn't taste like skunk.
Classic bush latte.
Mm.
As most of you know, it is officially fall.
Ugh.
Starbucks is selling their pumpkin spice lattes.
Ugh.
I am wearing a flannel shirt in honor of the first. What would you call this? Is it the first week of fall?
I don't think so. I think fall's a little bit later.
Damn, dude.
Here. Let me get
am
on
I
my
celebrating prematurely? God, I feel like such
classic.
a fool. What have I done?
Fucking
I take it off.
Let's see.
What if I was really upset about it?
You had pumpkin spice under the table. You just dump it.
Well, it's all for naught now. I spill it out.
Fall. For some reason,
Stomp out of here.
There's a movie called Fall, and that's what comes up when I type in Fall 2022. It's all just the fall.
I bet you it's in October, or end of September.
Sorry,
It
it's
feels
definitely
like
in September.
It feels like fall though, right? Come on, man. It
No.
cooled down to 50s last night.
September 22nd.
Okay, so we're almost there.
Yeah, it's also going to be in the high 80s and 90s.
I'm ready for winter, bro.
You're crazy.
I am ready for it.
I know you're a sweaty boy.
I am.
But come on, you can't be
Notoriously.
outside. You can't go fishing.
Notorious sweaty. Instead of Notorious Biggie.
That should be your new Twitter handle.
Notorious Sweaty.
No, it's so much more comfortable in the summer. You can do so much more things. You can be outside more often, comfortably. You're crazy.
No, man.
You just want to go ice fishing in your little shanty.
I'm literally waiting for the time that I can get back inside to the cool air conditioning of my home or car.
No.
Every time I'm out, I'm like, dude, it's so fucking hot out here. Thank God we don't live is it closer to the equator where it gets hotter?
Yes.
Okay, thank God we don't live closer to the equator.
I'm very concerned that you didn't know that.
Come on, that's not I wouldn't be able to whip that out of the back of my pocket and be like, wait, what is it? Is it further from the equator? It's colder, right?
The North Pole and the South Pole are famously very cold.
Which one is the equator?
What?
Where's the equator at?
Where is
compared to the North and South Pole?
Hold up. Where is the equator, John?
It's south, right?
Of us? Yeah. Okay, where is it, though, in retrospect to the world?
Does it run through South America and Africa?
Yes, but specifically, where does the equator roll?
This is a loaded question.
No,
I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm so glad. You know what's crazy about you?
I have no idea.
You set yourself up for this.
I know. I
would never have brought up the equator. Famously runs around the very middle of the Earth.
Oh,
so
shit.
goes the circumference wise is at
why
the
it's
half
called
point.
Equal?
Why would
Is it from
equal be in the
equator?
middle?
It equates the globe. This is science boy talk. Thank you for listening to our new science segment of the podcast.
Oh, what's it called?
Science boy talk.
Science boy talk
with Johnny.
SBT
With Johnny. Not you. You're not invited to Science Boy Talk because you know too much about science. You're not invited anymore.
I want to
get out, dude. You're not invited to Science Boy Talk. Anyways, the equator is south of America.
The North America, yes.
Yeah. The only America in my book. Am I right?
God,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking around. Just
give me my little spit cup.
Oh God, dude. No, I'm seriously over summer.
Okay.
I'm done with it. Like we had July, we had the 4th of July,
Yeah,
we had Labor Day.
we did.
We can officially put the Christmas tree up.
God damn.
Get the fat man in the red suit. Fucking tell him to get the toys ready.
You're a little winter whore. You know that?
I like seasons, just not summer.
We're the exact opposite. I'm a fan of fall because fall was like happier times.
Fall is awesome. Yeah, that's when you got married too.
Yeah. But
happier times.
But it always is a precursor to like winter, and winter is my least favorite season.
Okay.
And I
just because you don't like the cold.
I hate the cold. I hate being cold, dude. I grew up in a house that was constantly cold. We had a fire.
Nice.
Burning stove. I sat in front of that as a child. I probably fucked up my spine.
Probably
because I was so chilly.
You were hunched over.
Yeah, I would sit right in front of it, like it would be inches away from my back, and I would just be like, "Yeah, that's the stuff. Give me fucking.
Come
warm,
on,
baby.
Daddy. You know who you are?
Yeah, who?
You're this guy. Let me turn it up. Do you know what clip I'm about to play?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Why do you have this on lock?
Oh, dude, this lives rent free in my mind whenever
You're a
I hear
fan
someone
of the
say,
90s.
"I hate the snow."
Go ahead.
I hate the snow. I hate the snow. I hate the rain.
That's me.
And I hate the sleep. Man, I sure do hate the snow. Feet are froze and my toes are too. I hate me. Whoa. I hate the
And then he continues singing like nothing happened.
That's from Hey Arnold. Why is it so quiet?
It's fine. I think they got the
Play it again.
Why?
I hate the rain
And I hate the snow.
Snow sucks. Snow sucks. I'm sorry, everyone.
These guys are from New York, though, like famously.
You
I don't know
get
why I
wet.
think that shit's
You're
so funny.
cold all the time. Everything sucks. People are sick.
But you feel more grateful when you go inside of the house. You're
No.
like, man, it is so nice and warm.
I feel grateful when I go in the house and
I'm
the air conditioner's
happy.
on.
That's-
I'm happy. I'm sad as fuck in the winter.
What? Why? It's like pretty outside sometimes.
Almost never.
You don't have to-
haven't had snow in eons.
You don't chafe your thighs with jeans
Jesus
because
Christ.
you're
You're
a thick
wearing jeans.
boy. I don't wear jeans in the summer.
Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
I-
wear jeans in the summer.
No, what?
Why?
Are you crazy?
Why are you conforming
'Cause
to
I'll
the...
My thighs will die. My
Dude.
thighs will cry blood tears.
Put on little...
I have everything you could imagine. I have this stuff called monkey butt now because I was getting sick of this is very telling, Gold Bond.
Okay.
I'm like
aware
the
of Gold Bond, yeah.
anti-chafing powder.
Yeah.
It's basically for little
I
babies.
love that shit.
Babies' bottoms.
That's not... I put that on my feet all the time.
Really?
Yeah, so it doesn't crack.
Oh. I don't use it for that. I use it in my thighs. So
And
I
you
don't-
smell good. Like you bring out your foot and it smells good. Nice little baby powder.
Yeah, it smells. I don't like the way it smells. I got this other stuff now, but anyways, I've tried everything under the sun.
Okay.
Matthias has sent me this stuff called dry balls,
Matthias is fucking with you.
and
It
he
probably
said,
makes
no,
it worse.
He said he uses it up in the mountains, so I used it, but I didn't really like it too much. It's too greasy.
Well, that's the point.
And then Casey told me to buy this stuff called something armor, body armor, and I used that, and that was nice for running.
Yeah.
That was the only reason I liked it. Other than that, it felt greasy too.
You need to use bacon grease.
You're fucking
With some Tabasco
bear
sauce.
grease. I'm gonna use some bear
Bear grease?
with Tabasco sauce.
Yeah, with Tabasco
Oh
sauce.
man, that'd be smelling ripe, dude. Be
Just
smelling
use
like a good one. Hate the rain and I hate the snow. Hate the snow.
Well, I'm glad the
So-
season is progressing and you are coming into your prime. It's like you and I, we hit our like heights of life at different times. Right now, we're passing each other.
Yeah, we are.
You're on the up climb. I'm on the
I'm about to go
decline.
fucking Super Saiyan, bro.
Super what?
Super Saiyan.
Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
about to reach my final form over 9,000.
Oh wow. Wow, that was before he was a Super Saiyan even. Hot dog.
Can you tell I don't watch Dragon Ball Z?
I can tell you don't watch anime. Except
You know what?
for like
I
3.
You know who you are, dude? Aw, damn it didn't play.
If you play that fucking
This is who you are.
God damn it.
And I hate the snow. That's who you are. Oh,
You know,
God. Hey Arnold was the shit though, huh?
Dude, I don't know. Someone told me recently the reason we have such good nostalgia, like with those kind of shows, and we think they're amazing, is not necessarily that they were so great, but because we were happier then.
Oh yeah, that's
So when we're
anyone.
watching it, we're like relating that to like being happy.
Like those were the days.
Isn't that fucking depressing?
It is sad.
Did you know in Fairly Odd Parents, spoiler for
God.
Very Odd Parents. Timmy wished that everybody would stop aging. Like, that's canon.
What?
He made like this forbidden wish, and he made like Cosmo forget.
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
Yeah.
Was this towards the end of the?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was like one of the final ones.
Yeah.
Everybody's actually like 50 years older.
That's fucking disgusting.
Isn't that
for some
crazy?
reason. Yeah.
That's some wild writing right there for a kid's fucking cartoon.
What's the one? Was it Hey Arnold, or what's the one where it's like he's like imagining everybody pretty much? Because it might have been Hey Arnold. Like
Imagining.
everyone was like a different type of social.
I think you're talking about Ed, Ed and Eddie.
That might have been it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's like a weird thing where like
Yeah.
everybody represents, what was it?
A weird type of, not anxiety,
Sins?
mental illness.
I thought it was like the
Was it
7
sin?
deadly sins.
Oh,
Because you
maybe.
have Kevin, who's like wrath. He was always angry. You have, what was her name? The blonde.
Oh yeah.
She was like lust. God
Ed-
damn, what was her name?
Ed was he always, what is that called?
Sloth?
No, where you always eat stuff, like he always
Gluttony.
wants, like, glutton.
Glutton.
Yeah, because he always wanted them sweet jawbreakers.
Hell yeah. Dude,
That was looking insane.
that show made me want Jawbreakers
That
so
put
bad.
jawbreakers on the map.
And then I had one. I was like, this ain't the big ass
They suck.
thing.
Jawbreakers suck. Like
They
they're not great. They're not the greatest candy, that's for sure. It's all about the mini candy bars. Speaking of, mini candy bars are back for Halloween.
Yeah. It's all Halloweens.
Halloweezy, bro. Halloweezin.
It's coming back. I'm excited for Halloween. That's another thing I like fall for is just Halloween. But I mean, after Halloween, it starts to go downhill. I mean, you have
Yeah.
like a loving family, so it's nice for the holidays. But the rest of us,
You've got a
who
cat
doesn't
and a
have
wife.
a dad,
You got a cat and a wife. It's close enough, right? Who doesn't have a dad? My dad. Pa.
But yeah,
Holy shit.
um,
That's funny.
something we should talk about
Yeah.
because it's brand
Let's
new.
talk about
It's
it, man.
it's
There's a lot.
hot-
There's a lot to talk about.
There is a ton to talk about, and I want to before we go back in time and talk about our lives, dude. The fucking Queen died. That's wild, right? Why are you laughing? Someone
that's
died,
fucked
man.
up, right? I don't know. I just didn't. I never really got down with like that culture. Like I'm so disconnected from that.
Sure. I mean, me neither. But we all knew. Like, you couldn't tell me right now who the current the hierarchy of Japan is.
No.
You couldn't tell me anything. Like, not anything.
Anything.
Anything. But you couldn't tell me other than like Russia, who like a world leader is.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. No chance.
Except for like Russia, England, and obviously the United States.
Right.
Like, who's the minister of Canada?
Oh, I know this.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Justin Trudeau.
Really?
Isn't that him?
I don't believe you.
Prime Minister of
I'm
Canada?
fucking fact.
Yeah, dude, he got in all this trouble because he did like blackface, and then people were like, "Holy shit!" And then he's like, I don't know, he caused a little trouble back in the day, I think. I'm almost positive it's Justin from Canada.
God damn, you're right,
Yeah.
man. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, that's the only other one I know.
I really would
That's
never
it.
have
That's
thought of
literally
you to know something.
That's literally it. And I know where the equator is now.
Dude, but it's crazy. She lived like a long ass life. Like, she lived through the World War II. She was like active in World War II.
Was she like a nurse or something? Like one of the...
I forgot
'Cause I
It's
saw
like,
pictures of
it's not
her.
the cavalry.
Oh,
It's,
God, she's leading the charge?
Yeah. She was in like the medical trucks.
I don't
and
know why
shit.
she just always seemed like, in my mind, she's always like 100 years
Yeah.
old.
I mean, well, she has been ever since we were kids.
So what's the deal with her relation? How is she related to Princess Diane? Is it Diana? Diane? The girl that died and everyone freaked out about?
So
Real
Diana.
young?
So let me preference with this.
I have
first.
no idea about any of this stuff, by the way.
I know a good chunk.
I just
only
know she
because...
was a smoke show in that whatever sweater that everyone loves her.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And they made a Beanie Baby after her. The only reason I know this is because Mallory watches The Crown, and I like piggyback on her
Sure.
with that. And they may have a cartoon of The Crown, or not The
What?
Crown, but like the British family on HBO Max. It's hilarious. You should check it out.
On HBO Max?
Yeah.
Is it a parody?
It's kind of like that. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Family Guy.
Okay,
But
sorry, I'm just looking up.
so Princess
hot
Diane
pictures of
was
Princess Diane.
Jesus Christ. So the current king of England, he initially married Diane.
Okay, I'm following you.
And the queen did not like her.
Wait, the queen that just died?
Yeah,
Did not like her?
they famously had like bad blood, and those two like wanted a divorce, like cheated on each other, like it was very like open, and the public was like, this is crazy. And then they divorced 1 year, and then the next year she died in like an accident.
Oh.
Yeah. So everybody's like,
nod, wink, wink, nod, nod. Who'd want to kill this fine lady?
Why
on,
do you?
dude.
I'm not saying she isn't attractive. I'm just saying
Look
like
at that form.
that is what happened.
Look at that form.
Well, that she was jealous. That's what the
It's a shame. She's
that's
a
what
very
the
pretty
gossip
woman.
is, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
But Diana, sorry.
She
not
was
Diana.
from the same area.
Somewhere around there. But everybody loved her.
Yeah. Seemed like it. She like the people definitely did.
It's crazy to think that someone was a leader for essentially her entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Like she could not be quote unquote normal.
Yeah, that would suck. I don't think I'd like that. But damn,
I was gonna ask you
some of the fucking privileges that came with that,
Sure.
though. I dig, dude.
Sure. And she lived through the entire 19th century.
She was alive probably after World War II. Probably after all that, it was probably so awesome. Like life was just so good.
I don't know. I mean, compared to World War II, I'd imagine
Like
things
after
are...
that, I'm saying like after that era.
Yeah.
Like I give it a couple years after that, like everyone's like rebuilding and stuff and
Sure.
like taking things easy.
I guess.
Man,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
It'd be weird. Like, it's just crazy that you lived through it. Like, I always find it fascinating when people like lived at that time.
Yeah.
Because there's people that lived at that time.
Yeah, it's
which is
fucking
weird. to me.
bananas.
It is.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
They saw like that always blew my mind when people were around like during the turn of the century
Mm-hmm.
because they saw like I don't know all the industrious shit that was going on.
Yeah.
Like skyscrapers and steel and all this crazy crap.
Like it was brand new.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I mean, it's crazy. There's not going to be too many people left pretty soon here who have like gone through World War II, or at least like was old enough to like really be like, this was crazy. They're going to be all like children now.
Oh yeah, dude. I was watching. Quick plug. Shout out to the History Dose on YouTube. If you want to get like a quick little fix of history, that's actually really badass and like well put together and like narrated and like drawn.
Mm-hmm.
History Dose. It's like 15-minute chunks, usually of like 12 to 1300 time era and then like 1400, some 1500, some 1600.
Man, those were boring times.
It was
Nothing
badass,
happened,
dude.
man.
They're like talking all these guys like pirates and like they were talking about like the Chinese dynasty and all this crazy shit. And they're like, I don't know, just like zooming around the world in ships for years and stuff. And like
Sure.
it was like 1600 or 1500, I think. And I was like, that was like 7 people ago or 8 people ago if you think about it that way.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Which
nuts.
isn't a lot.
No, it's not.
Not at all when you
I
think
think
about
it was
it.
less than 7 people ago. I don't know, but yeah,
7 people
it's
ago. I like how
trippy.
you measure time.
If everyone lived to be 100, it'd be like 7 or 6 people ago.
Well, if you think about like our grandparents were early like 1900s. That was 2.
Yeah, my grandma just turned 87 or 88 today, and she was around for World War II, right?
She would have been young though.
Yeah, she was like a kid.
Yeah, like literally a child.
Yeah, like she had family go to, like had fought in it and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty fucked up, bro.
It is wild. It is wild to think that it was not that long ago. But still, I
The queen is
digress.
dead.
The queen's dead. We all
And
hail the
what's-
king.
what's his
Long live
name?
the king.
Long-fingered Charles.
I think.
Fat finger Charles. Hot dog fingered
Charles.
deluxe.
The first thing they show of him like signing something and he's getting all pissed off because someone didn't like move something for him, so he's like brushing this
That's
kid away.
awesome.
I'm like, God damn,
He's
dude.
all grumpy old Brit.
I guess so.
I
He's
would-
old. Like he's
yeah.
not a young spry
Dude,
chicken
they
himself.
all look so old. It's so creepy.
Well, I mean, when you are catered for and you have all that power and wealth, you are going to live to be infinite.
You've got some of the best doctors and like
Oh, yeah.
medical care too.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
They were probably like, "Pff." When COVID came around, they're like, "Pff,
No problem.
whatever."
They had the vaccine before
Yeah.
before it was even
They're like,
announced.
Shit.
They're like, just so
Like,
you know,
What disease? Bitch, please. The queen just like scoffed it off. But yeah, that's nuts, man. I saw that and I was like, huh, no shit. I was just like, but it was a matter of time.
basically, I've had like 2 reactions. Either people like went nuts over it, or
Like
people
really, like genuinely upset.
Some people, not so much upset, but were just like, this is wild news. Like this is big news, and it is honestly. And then other people are like you, where it's like, huh.
Yeah, she's an old woman.
Anyway.
She's was gonna die soon.
But she did a lot.
It sucks.
She
Oh
did
yeah, for
so
sure. I don't know what
much,
she
man.
did for the world, but yeah, I'm sure she did great things.
She
Hopefully.
did so much. Like
Hopefully.
she put in the work.
Hopefully.
And now we have like a weird
Man,
prime minister now too,
To
like
be
a new one.
to be a fly on the wall
Ugh,
for some weird meetings and stuff that she had to take.
that would be cool.
Oh Man,
That'd be so
You
cool.
think she'd like heard about like Nazi super weapons and shit like way back? You know how they were always like the Nazis are looking for whatever some weird artifacts that are alien race brought down from the Aryans
Probably.
or whatever.
She probably knows some shit. She might have met an alien for all
She
we
probably
know.
did.
Hell yeah. If
The
that's
Queen was partying with aliens.
the one superpower you want to meet, if you were an alien like in the early 2000s, 90s, I would definitely be like the Queen of
Queen?
England. Of course. Who else? Who else has, first of all,
Probably
the longevity of the Queen of England and like the power? No other person.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can have dictators and stuff like that.
If we're talking about like seeing cool shit or like getting super behind the scene access,
sure.
it probably you'd probably want to like go check out like the dude running China and be like, what's going on really? Like what do you got any secrets?
I don't know. Maybe.
Dude, they definitely got some cool shit over there.
No, there's a lot of problems over there.
Oh,
right
for
now,
sure. Yeah,
so-
yeah. I would hate. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all fucked over. But yeah, he's probably got some pretty fucking rad secrets. If you're looking for secrets, so
Dude, I'm sure
well, even us
there's
here.
I don't know. I don't know who has like the biggest secrets. You know what I mean?
You think it's Russia?
Nah.
No,
I think
so.
Russia's pretty cut and dry. I think they are like who they are.
It's probably like North Korea or some weird thing like that.
I don't know. It's probably like you'd have to have a country that is so secretive that it doesn't even like cross your mind. It's probably not like
Dubai or
something
something
like that, yeah,
like with the
it's-
sultans, like the dudes that are like so rich on oil money that they just fucking don't give a shit.
yeah, they like literally sit on golden toilets. It's
Yeah.
probably like little countries like that are so secretive that can keep secrets.
Yeah.
It's like the big powers probably have like the worst secrets because everybody's like
That is
watching them. They
true.
know.
There's so many people with phones and like the press and
Yeah.
like you can't get away with anything anymore.
Right. It's like Wakanda in Marvel because
I
they
never saw it.
Wakanda?
I never saw Black Panther.
Black Panther.
I never saw it.
But anyhow, like it was just it was hidden.
Oh yeah.
But no one like bothered to look because they're like, well, there's nothing in Africa. So.
Right. Yeah.
And then it's one of like the biggest technological powers in the world.
Pretty nuts. Dude, I wonder if you ever think about like if there is something like hanging out under the sea too, like a secret city or some weird shit down there.
Like Sebastian?
Yeah, you might be some magical crab singing to a mermaid.
There has to be.
Yeah.
There has to be. And too, it's how people are like, oh, I don't believe in that. There's no way that's real. If you just see pictures of these things like from the bottom of the sea, and you're like, if you would not know this is on Earth unless it was for like these pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Like some of the old statues and stuff that like slid into the sea.
Yeah.
That are like now completely underwater. You're like, holy shit, what is this?
I don't think there's like secret facilities or anything.
You don't think there's a secret base under the ocean?
Not now.
No.
I think like later on, maybe after our lifetimes. I don't
Probably.
think it's like technologically advanced yet. To,
No,
like,
not
get
enough
in the nitty gritty
to live down there.
Yeah,
pressure wise.
but I'm sure there's like creatures, like wild creatures that we would not even think about.
Big old squid down there squirming around.
Like probably bigger, man. Probably like brontosauruses.
Oh my
man.
god! There's some dinosaurs hanging out down there still.
I'm sure there's animals that are like born so deep that they can't come up because the pressure difference would kill them. Just like how we can't go down.
You get the bends when they come up like that. You ever heard of that? So the divers get. You have to go in like a barometric chamber if you go up too fast.
Something like that.
Yeah,
but
your
even
body-
more so because they live down.
Right? Yeah. They would just die.
Yeah.
And I think that happens to fish that live real deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. Dude, the world's a wacky place, and we live in a wild time.
It's big.
It's pretty cool that we live in this time, though. This is probably one of the best times to live in.
Well, for now.
For a U.S. citizen.
Oh, yeah. For a straight white
For a
male,
straight
we're
man.
living pretty
Hot
well.
Diggity, dog. No, if we were wanting to live in our prime as straight white men, I think it'd probably
The
be
50s?
like 30 or 40 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this, though.
This is cool.
I prefer this.
I'm down with this.
I'll sacrifice the sexism, racism, and lack of the internet any day
Yeah,
of
that's
the week.
true. Yeah.
I'd rather live now.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome, dude. I think we should address something really fast, though. And this is, we were not slighted, but
We were dragged through the mud,
we were
man.
dragged through the mud.
On
We're
live,
poking,
on live radio.
We're poking a little fun at some friends, and man, did they take it bad.
I tell you what, some people just can't ride the
We were
horse.
just poking a little fun. Mike heard something wrong.
Yeah.
It's the Bad Take Boys. And what I was gonna do for this, I had such a funny thing, but I've been so busy with fucking working other bullshit. I was gonna have an apology letter written that I wrote that you were gonna read.
Sure.
Like a famous statement. You know how
nice.
like people fuck up in the media and they're like, I never meant to say those things, like shit like that.
It's an apology
And,
video.
and I was gonna have you like take all the blame for it and be like, Johnny didn't mean anything. I meant to say it was fat as in PHAT, not FAT. I didn't get around to writing it. It would have been so fucking funny though. Trust me, it would have been so funny.
I believe you.
Shout out to the Fat Take Boys.
Yeah, Fat Take
Fat
Boys.
Take Boys. I'm glad they can
Get those fat
I'm glad they can
takes.
take a joke. Go check out Bad Takes on Fish Hook Studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. Dude, so what's been going on with you? I feel like it's been a hot second. Any wild shit going down? You holding down the fort while I was up in the motherland?
In the UP?
In the Northwoods.
Oh yeah, sorry. Everybody's asked you the same
The UP?
thing.
I'm
It's
like,
you've been in the UP,
I was like,
right?
I was about an hour south of there, but yeah, pretty much.
Man, I feel like August was probably the busiest month of the entire summer. I don't know about you.
August?
Yeah. I felt like
Yeah.
there was always something going on.
Every weekend. I think I told you that too.
Yeah.
I was like slammed.
Casey had 2 shindigs. You had a shindig.
Oh yeah, that's right. She had 2 of them, and then I had one like right in
it
between.
was like a week after.
It was
yeah.
sandwiched.
Yeah. It was gnarly.
Dude, Mike got so wild at the first one that he didn't even drink at my party, which was fine because he was the only sober one there. He's holding the place together.
I have not drank since Casey and Aaron's party.
That's right. I was gonna buy you a White Claw today.
I wouldn't have drank it.
Really?
Dead ass.
Jesus, dude.
So Casey and her father had a 30-50 party.
I have a couple fun photos from it, so let me throw them up
Because
here.
Casey turned 30 and AA Ron turned 50. So
Hey, Ron.
they had a combined party, and I was feeling myself. I'm like, this is whenever it's a party there, I'm going a little ham.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun to get drunk there.
The problem was I had got like a stash of stuff, which one included I have that same photo on my phone. Ranch water,
Yeah.
White Claws,
Right.
and this is what fucked me, I think. I had Mike's Harder lemonades.
And you were doing shots with Casey's dad at the end of the night.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
doing
remember that.
melon balls, I think they're called.
Sure.
Which I don't know what the hell is in a melon ball, but it sounds pretty tasty.
Yeah. I guess I don't remember.
You were into it.
So
You were hooping and hollering at the end of the night, having a good time.
We got there, and I'm like, all right, I'm cracking one open. We're getting the party rolling,
Jeez,
baby.
Party Mike was in full form.
And you came like,
you reached your final form that night.
oh my god, did I ever? we
You
got
were
there
over 9,000.
about 30 minutes before you.
Yeah. I showed up a little bit after you guys had arrived.
Mm-hmm. So I got very drunk very quickly. I was drinking fast, but I thought in my mind I was eating enough because I had they had good food.
Yeah,
and
you
I
had a
was
couple plates.
and
You were munching.
I was munching, and I don't remember much of the party. I remember the last thing I remember, and when I tell this, people get shook, is playing bags with Casey's dad.
Yeah, I have a photo of this.
And people get I tell that to people, and they're nervous because
That
I was
2 hours into the party.
it was not very late at all.
It was probably 6 o'clock.
And then I remember teleporting.
Yeah, we were there till 11:30, I think.
We were?
Almost. I think
Holy
almost
shit.
midnight. Yeah, because I rolled up to the Burger King after that because I was still hungry, and they were just closing.
Oh, man,
it was
you got the last
it was almost
bits.
midnight, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And I felt like shit the whole next day because I ate shitty Burger King at midnight.
I got fucked, though. I don't remember much of the night. I remember annoying one of Casey's family members playing beer pong.
Her younger cousin, which she said whatever.
Yeah.
It's a younger cousin.
Every time we'd hit it, I'd be like, "Oh man, you're so great, good job, buddy."
You were actually
And I'd,
doing all
punch
right
him.
in beer pong. It was fun. Do you want to explain there was a theme of the party?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So we could either dress up as someone from the 70s and or the 90s, and Mallory, myself, and you did not. You did the 90s.
I did the 90s.
But Mallory and I went with the 70s. Mallory dressed like, speaking of, Princess Diana.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had the didn't she have a wig?
She did. She had a blonde wig.
Uh-huh.
She had a
I didn't
shirt
recognize
that said,
her at first because I looked right at her because you guys were all sitting with Casey's aunts and uncles, and
Yeah.
I just scanned the crowd and I made eye contact with her and just kept scanning the crowd. And I didn't say anything. I was like, "Oh shit, that's Mel." I was like, "Hey."
And I had what was it? I had this real nice shirt
Oh,
on.
I'll show you. I have a photo here.
I had cut off jorts. Yeah, look at that.
You're looking pretty.
I had a little
pretty
chest
fresh.
hair showing.
Pretty fresh, pretty
that
clean.
was sober Mike. He had no idea what was going to
It
happen
looks
the
like
rest of the
you're
day.
about to audition for like the Aldi brand That 70s Show.
Mallory made me some sideburns on the side there.
How'd she do that?
She used, I don't know, like a sponge, and she just dipped it in
Okay.
some brown.
They look pretty convincing.
And I was wearing, Aaron had a wig, and I wore that for half a
Oh,
second.
yeah. I saw that. And I was like, put that bitch on.
What an idiot.
Let me take a photo of you.
If I could go back in time, I'd tell that guy right now. I'd be like, you got to stop.
This is the last moment Mike remembers of the night.
Yep, that's about it. You can tell already
You're
I'm
like,
fading.
"Yep, that's about it right there.
I had
You and
snake.
Aaron. Holy shit. that
Oh,
is
my shoes were
so funny.
snakeskin too.
Yeah, those shoes were something else.
Yeah.
Where'd you get those?
Mallory found them at like a Goodwill or
Okay,
something.
that was a good find.
They did not last the night, unfortunately.
Oh, would you break them?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, dude. All that beer ponging.
Man.
All the bags action and beer ponging.
The end of the night, we left. Everybody was mad at me, and I could
Why?
understand why.
I don't think everyone was mad at you. I think your wife was a little
She was pissed.
a little
and she deserved to
frustrated.
be.
A little frustrated with you.
She was pissed, and
Yeah.
she had every right to be.
But
I'd have
she
been
was,
pissed.
She was fine. Like she wasn't like outwardly like upset, but you could just tell she was a little
She should
annoyed.
have been.
She was a little annoyed.
She should.
I was pretty good the
I
whole
was an
night. Like I
asshole.
was just riding a good buzz.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, woo! And I was like, hell yeah.
I
Mike's
am the
letting
woo girl.
loose. Mike's letting it all out tonight.
When we had left, and I was in the car, that is when it started hitting me.
What?
The sickness.
All the drugs that I gave you?
Yeah, all those drugs. And I had to stop at Uncle John's flea market.
I forgot about this.
I was like, "You got to pull over."
You retched.
She
that
pulled
night.
over, and I.
Your belly was starting to do the.
Dude, demons came out of me that night. I tell you what, I strove to see Satan's asshole that evening, and I saw every bit and.
Did you throw up more at your apartment?
Oh yeah,
How many times were we talking?
5
that
I remember. There was one time.
Were you poisoned? Were you poisoned by the firewater?
Dude, some of it I honestly do not remember.
No wonder why
I
you're
don't
not drinking it again. I'm like, how bad was? I didn't think it was that bad.
The next day, I am not kidding, Johnny. I felt the worst I've ever felt in my life. And I know that's funny, but I could not drink water.
Oh no!
Without getting sick.
You were sicker than a dog.
I was trying to do the Mallory got me McDonald's even to
no,
try
to grease
it up.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep it. I could not.
You
keep
just vomited it?
anything down. Anytime I put anything in my body, my body's like, "Hey,
It was rejecting it.
I remember what you
was
did
like,
last night.
dude. Is this beer again? Because I'm gonna vomit this out.
it was."
Is this ranch water?
I could not eat or drink anything until 6:30 the following day.
6:30 a.m.
PM.
Oh, okay.
I
So
went
that
the
the
entire
next
day.
night. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was 2 days. I was like, dude,
No,
what?
no.
I was like, how much weight did you lose? Maybe I'll try that.
It was the worst ordeal of my life.
Yeah, that'll do.
I
That'll happen, man. That booze it'll get you. Thankfully, I found a sweet spot when it comes to drinking at parties.
Yeah.
But you like you go for it when you go for it.
I don't like alcohol.
Yeah.
When I drink, it is to get drunk.
Yeah.
And it's seldom. I don't drink often, as you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm dead serious. I don't think I'll drink again.
Ever?
No.
Wow. Yeah, you say that now.
I do say that now.
But I get it.
But I don't care for drinks. It's more of a social thing. Felix knows what's up.
Felix is agreeing with you.
Settle
that cat down.
And I've just never felt good afterwards.
Yeah, it's not fun being hungover.
No. I feel like the only reason I drink is because other people are drinking.
A little peer pressure.
Yeah, and I have felt like in my college days that I've lost friends because, back in the day I was a bit more I was like, I'm not going to drink.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to a bar.
Respect.
And I feel like I did lose a lot of people that way because everybody's like, oh, the stick in the mud Mike won't
The bar
drink.
scene was kind of shitty now that I think about it. Like early 20s, mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I should have been doing other shit. I wasn't a huge bar fly, but I'd go out on like Friday night or Saturday night.
Sure.
Cruise to town, especially when you're single and stuff.
I'll go now because they have food.
That's why I go out
Yeah.
usually, yeah.
But if I go to a
Couple
bar and it's
beers.
just drinking, I'm just like there. I don't want to spend $5 on a fucking beer that I don't like anyhow.
At this point in my life, I'd rather be home watching something on TV, having a few beers that I bought at the liquor store.
My man.
Yeah, for a case of Busch costs $22. So I'll have like 6 beers and be like, yeah, and watch some Ring of Power Rings of Power.
That show fucking sucks,
How do you
man.
bite your
Fucking
tongue?
sucks.
Hold your tongue.
Ah,
I would
sucks.
fucking come over there and slice
It's so
it.
boring.
Come on.
Dude, I was watching it with Mal.
You don't know what you're talking about.
It was boring.
You don't talk about my sweet blonde queen that way. What's her name? Elrod.
You don't even know her name.
Elendril. They're all so hard to fucking pronounce, and there's too many of them. I don't know.
Are you caught up?
Yeah,
Are you enjoying it?
I like it.
Really?
I do like it.
I'm surprised. Okay.
Yeah, dude,
I'm actually
the-
impressed.
The old fucking giant. Spoiler. The old fucking giant's helping Yuri's family, and her dad's hobbling ass. Migrate.
I think this is the first time you've kept up with something.
Yeah,
Did you
it's
just
pretty
fart?
good. No,
Oh, I heard it.
I went like.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
keeping
impressed.
up. I'm fucking keeping up with the Kardashians on this one.
Wow.
Yep.
You think? Are you gonna follow through?
Yes, I will.
Wow.
I like.
I'm impressed.
I've never
Dead
gotten
ass.
really excited about scheduled TV.
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
I mean, yeah, what we grew up with.
Yeah, but I guess that's true. But it's so different now. Like everything's just released. It's kind of
is.
refreshing to have something scheduled for Friday.
More things are doing that. Like
Yeah.
more bigger things. Disney Plus does it a lot with their newer stuff.
It's not called scheduled.
Stranger
It's called
Things.
something where it's like
It's like a scheduled program.
something like that.
And now Amazon's doing it.
Yeah, which is smart.
Yeah,
It's making people sit down all at once. It's probably good for
it is probably good
views.
for you. But
views.
I think it's good for people's like the views, like you said. I think it's good for mental health, not to just like sit and fucking watch a
That's
show
true.
an entire day.
You got to think about it for a week until the next one drops.
And people are more likely to keep their subscriptions
That's true.
because you could get like a free trial, watch everything in a week if something dropped that you wanted to watch, and then be like,
That's
no
what
thanks.
most people would have. Like what I usually do is come late to the party and just watch it all in like a week
yeah.
or two.
You're always late to the party.
I'm
I
usually
cannot
late to the
believe
party.
you're watching
Because my
this.
parents watch it. They're like, you should check it out. And I was like, I've got nothing better to do.
Who do you think is the guy that fell from the
It's
sky?
not Gandalf. You're
It's
dumbass.
fucking Gandalf.
You told me that, and I was like,
It's fucking Gandalf, bro.
And then I read a little bit online, and I was like, it's not fucking Gandalf.
Come on, man.
I don't know who it is. I don't know. They said Gandalf would. This is so nerdy. They said Gandalf it was way too early for him, and he comes from some type of watery thing. He comes from like water or something.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know.
If it's Gandalf, you got to eat my toenail, man.
If it's Gandalf, I will give you. What can I give you? Give me my virginity. No, I'll give you a couple Pokemon bags or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's not Gandalf though.
People theorize that it's either Gandalf or
Sode.
it's the human form of a Balrog.
A Balrog?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
The fire demon that was like that killed Gandalf the Grey.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation for the characters in this.
None of this is canon, by the way.
Yeah.
So a lot of like Lord of the Ring TikTok is like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy's not canon.
Yeah.
This guy's not
Yeah.
canon. Don't know who the fuck that guy
I
is.
love it, dude. All the Tolkien fans are rolling. They're
Yeah.
just straight rolling.
It's like a very low rated show.
Yeah, it's for the common folk like me who don't really give a shit.
I'm common folk too, and
I
I
like-
really don't care.
I just like entertainment, man.
You got to
Let's
watch.
make it compelling.
Dude, you got to watch the fucking dragon show.
That's
then.
what I'm gonna
House
do
of
next.
Dragons?
Is it good?
The first couple episodes were slow, but this last episode was just like fucking porn. It was amazing.
I'm in. HBO knows what they're doing. I have HBO Max now. I might as
It
well.
was wild. There was so much fucking family stuff going on. I'm like, hell
snap.
yeah, let's see
Oh
what
my
it's all
God,
about.
dude. You dirty dog. You're fucking dirty little dog.
It's great. You should check it out.
What do you think about this? I was last night. Okay, check this out. I'll probably talk about my trip next episode. By the way, there's a little behind the scenes.
Okay.
Last night. No, this is 2 nights ago. Cut to 2 nights ago.
Okay.
I'm laying in my bed,
Oh no.
snoozing,
Oh, okay, good.
making sweet logs with my nose. No, I don't snore that loud. I don't even think I snore. I'm a very light sleeper, so don't come stepping up on me when I sleep.
You should record
So
yourself
here
one night to see if you do snore.
Oh, dude, I don't snore, but I did wake myself up a couple nights ago yelling. I was like, no, and it woke me
little
up,
freak.
and I was like, dude, why was I screaming like that? And then, anyways, I hear like some fussing in the drop ceiling, which I was like, okay, they're probably mice. Like, I'm used to that. They'll like settle down.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I hear chirping, like the high pitched chirping
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, oh fuck, those aren't mice. Those are either squirrel or chipmunk. And I was like, fuck. And then they like settled down because I like went out and turned the lights on. And I was like, what the fuck's going on out here? And everything settled down. And then cut to the next night. I'm sleeping so soundly and so nicely.
Yeah.
And then the same thing happens, but I hear like wrestling up in the ceiling. Like someone's having some fun up there. And I hear like squeaking and chirping and just all sorts of moving parts and shit going on.
Nice.
And I do the same thing. I come back out here and I flip the lights on and I immediately look for the cat because the cat is always on it, dude. Felix knows what's going on.
You send him up. You move one of the
I
tiles.
kind of wanted to.
He
He doesn't have his front claws. But I see him
teeth.
Yeah, he does, and his back claws. I don't know if he do anything with that. But he's sitting right over here.
Yeah.
And like looking straight up at the ceiling, like in the drop ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's like 4 a.m. and I'm pissed off.
Christ.
I'm like, what the fuck? So I just go to the drop ceiling and I like push it around a lot. You know, I like move it around.
Yeah.
Just to scare him out of there. The next day, I tell my parents about this. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll have to like put up like some rodent repellent and all this shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm talking with my mom, like I'm having dinner, and then I hear the chirping, and I was like, you hear that? And we're sitting upstairs, and you can hear it down here.
God damn.
And she's like, oh my God, what? You weren't kidding. I was like, I wasn't joking. Like, so we came down here, and long story short, I ended up finding one chipmunk lodged in between our cabinets and the wall.
Jesus
Christ. I think the cat chased him back there, and he couldn't get away. He like couldn't get out.
Felix the man.
Because Felix is just sitting there all day watching. I would come down like after work, and he would still be sitting in like the same spot. Watching, dude. He's a hunter.
Cats get weird when there's like chirping in the walls and the ceilings and stuff. Mona will do the same thing. We had like what was it? Like little squirrels that would get into the air
like
conditioning.
Ground squirrels?
Yeah. And she would, the whole day, she would just like stare at that fucking thing.
Dude, it was like a game for Felix. I think I took away like his entertainment. He was probably pissed off because he came down here the next day and he was like looking for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's gone. Hate to
he looks
spoil
at you
the
and
story.
just like gives you a frown.
But anyways, we found it lodged in between the fucking cabinet over there. And I was like, God damn it, what are we gonna do? Because these things, they're fast.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
I don't want to open the door and get all the bugs in. It was just a pain in the ass. But anyways, we figured out a way. Got a broom, and I stood on the other end of the cabinets with like a big bucket, basically. And as soon as my mom started scooting it with a broom, and it ran right into that thing, and I closed it up with a piece of cardboard, and I got a little video. He was a cute guy, but he was a pain in my ass the last few nights.
That's a big fucking
He
animal.
was a male, I don't know if he's a male, but a big, like, adult.
How the hell did it get in your ceiling?
I don't know how it got in the house. Look at this thing.
Little rescue.
He's confused.
Basement.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Carol's.
She was terrified of this thing.
Oh!
What if it just jumped out?
It's like, fuck with me.
Got him by the cat.
Yeah, he probably got beat up.
You didn't release it there, did you?
I released him down here.
Probably just fucking came right back into your goddamn place, man.
I don't know how he got in. That's the thing.
You should have.
But I was going to kill him.
You should have.
I was going to put him in like a cage and throw him in the lake.
Okay, maybe not that.
That's the easiest way to kill him.
Shoot him.
I'm not going to shoot him out here. I could get the 22 out, but I don't know. It would just be a mess, dude.
Put him out of its misery.
If
or
you
feed
ever-
him to, I don't know, something.
If you ever talk to like any of the old trappers, that's how they would kill their possums and raccoons.
Drowning
They
them?
would keep them in the live traps and just throw them in the water.
That's wild.
Yeah, because it wouldn't like. This is really morbid. I don't want to talk about it. But
Yeah.
we've shot possums before and it's not pretty.
Well, no, it's never pretty.
Like in like point blank.
I've had to do the same thing with a raccoon.
And they like freak the fuck out, like they don't die.
No,
easily.
it's not a fun
Yeah.
thing. But I mean, you can't. What are you gonna do?
Right. Yeah.
That was before I learned, animals.
The ways of the animal.
Yeah.
I felt like a cool, I felt like a little animal tamer when I got that thing out. Like my plan came together so nicely. I was like, all right, here's what we're going to do. And I had like a little channel way that it ran down to. And I like put the lid on. And I was like, thank God.
Jeez.
Yeah. Dude. It was at like 9:30 at night too.
You could eat him, couldn't you?
Yeah. if you
Chipmunks?
wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, isn't it funny? Because last episode, I think we talked about that time I stomped that chipmunk.
Yeah, you did.
I gave pity to this one because I killed the other one. And I could hear him out there chirping with all of his friends. Like when I let him go like an hour later, I went outside to listen and like it was like.
You're like, I owe your kind a debt.
I did. I was like, please put in a good word for me. I'm not all that mean.
Dude, speaking of parties, our very own host, Johnny Goodrich.
Oh, yeah.
He hosted a shindig
We
here.
had a little banger here.
It was fun.
It was a good time.
Yeah. It was like the week after Casey's shindig.
Yeah, Mike was still throwing up.
I was not feeling
He was
super
still
hot.
puking ranch water, margarita ranch water.
Yeah. I was just blood, sweat, and tears ranch.
It was a good time. It was a good show up. It was all of our pals and friends, well, most of them at least,
Yeah.
and we played party games, went on the boat. I smoked a pork butt. And then we cooked up a bunch of wild game.
It was good.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was. I think Luke brought some up. He's like, Mike, try this.
Yeah,
And I
dude.
thought he was like fucking with me, but I was like, this is amazing.
We did. Jeremy brought dove. Luke brought snow goose, speckle belly goose, and pintail and teal, which are like the prime ducks to eat and geese to eat if you're gonna eat them.
Of course.
Yeah, duh.
With a little bit of chipmunk on the side.
Yeah, that's what we should have done. It was pretty freaking stellar. It was so good.
The food was really good, man.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone got to try a little bit of the wild game because I know some people, not everyone gets to eat that, and it's different. It's fun, you know.
Your boy and my teammate Jeremy, we are the Bag Brothers.
Oh, were you guys playing bags?
We won.
You ran the court.
We did.
Wow.
We only played 2 games, but we won.
It's a shitty yard to play bags in.
It was awful.
Yeah,
the
it
fucking
sucks.
bag thing was like at a 45-degree angle. One was flat, so every time you throw it, if you didn't throw it high to where it just landed, if it slid, it was just like
just slide right off.
Yeah,
dude, it's brutal out here. That's what sucks about living on this fucking hill like that. You know what I mean? It sucks, but it was fun. It was a fun time. I thought. I think everyone got good and drunk and had a wild night.
Oh yeah,
we had the little fire pit going up there. We were having a good time.
Our very own host busted out his guitar.
Oh, God, I wish I wouldn't have done
Hell
that.
yeah,
I was fucked up, dude.
It was good. You guys
Me
played
and Zach
fine.
were drunk.
Your dad was
My
playing
dad
his
was
little.
sober. He was
what
playing
was the thing?
dobro. It's like a slide guitar. It's called a dobro. It's
It
an
was
acoustic
cool.
slide. Yeah, it was fun.
It was a nice way to like tie a bow at the end.
There was a video. I don't know. I'd have to look on Snapchat, but it's us singing Wonderwall. Me, you, and Zach. They're like, "What are you gonna play?" I was like, "Today's gonna be the day."
We did. What a sweet moment. And I was sober the whole time, so you can't say I didn't have fun.
Fucking funny, dude. I saw that the next day, and I was like, "This is great." They're like, "What are you gonna play?" Today's backbeat.
I think Mallory sent that to us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was fun, man. It was
It
a good
was.
time. We had a good old party.
It was a lot of fun.
And then you had another party after that.
Yes, Casey hosted the very first annual Beer Olympics, and I was still sober.
Jeez, dude, you couldn't even have a beer.
Nah. But it worked out perfectly. So Casey, Casey, she went like balls to the wall with this. She's
good
fucking
with that stuff.
teams brought up. She had like different things. We played Battleship in her pool.
That's pretty awesome.
She had like
Were you
floaties.
in the pool?
No.
Oh,
We were
okay.
outside of it, but she had like floaties that she had cut holes so you could put cups in,
Ooh.
and you'd sink the Battleship.
That's pretty cool.
So
And there was teams too, right?
we had 3 teams, and it was fair because me and another person, we were sober.
Okay.
So we were on opposite teams.
That's
like, that
good.
was a
yeah,
must.
yeah.
I
Although
was
sometimes
team-
people are better at those types of games when they get a little buzzed.
Yeah.
Like I am for sure.
Yeah. The team without any sober people won.
Oh, yeah,
It
that's
was-
usually
it
how
was-
it works.
It was Casey, Mallory, and Kimmy was on the
No
team that
shit.
won. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they won. There was 5 events. And we were like keeping score and everything. My team consisted of myself, Katie, and my new friend Mike.
Nice. Shout Mike squared.
Shout out to Mike. Yeah, it was KM squared is what we called our team.
Nice. KM squared.
But it was a lot of fun, and I don't know. Casey's got like the perfect backyard to like host all those games.
Fuck yeah.
There was one small incident to where I feel still terrible about this.
Yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, you fucked up, man.
Me and
You're sober too for this.
I was sober, which I feel even worse. John, we were fucking around, and one of Casey's game is like you had to hit a ball after like spinning around and then go get it.
Right.
Which for people who were not sober was really fucked. And I was fucking around, I was pretending like I was a samurai and it was a sword.
Oh my god, dude.
It was like,
come on.
and I hit the ball and I hit my new friend Mike right in the fucking head. I felt so bad.
That's what you get when you're fucking around, you and John. Causing problems, smacking this dude. Didn't you say he got hit earlier too?
Yeah,
or
Casey
something?
hit him like in the gut or something with a fucking tennis ball.
Bastard.
I was like, "It's nice to meet you. I'm just gonna hit
Let
you
me
in the
smack
fucking-"
you in the face. Oh my god.
But dude, it was so fun. I came in dead last. Me and my team came in last.
Jeez.
But we did win Burial Kart. I want to point
I was
that
gonna
out.
say, yeah. That's you should have won that.
Oh yeah, Burial Kart was the end game, and I did have to chug something, so it wasn't unfair. I had to chug a Dr. Pepper, which arguably is harder to do.
I would
than
say
a beer.
it's more carbonated.
I was like,
it's
the whole
carbonated
time.
and probably a little thicker, ain't it?
Yeah,
Ain't it?
ain't it? But I mean, if you're listen from a veteran, If you're playing Mario Kart, just
You chug your beer.
You chug it.
Oh yeah,
Don't fucking drive and take a break.
I rip on Mario Kart. You'd be fucked, dude. If I was in the game, you'd be fucked.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Actually, I'm not that great. I'm not that great of a chugger. I would just be the only one chugging my beer before I even started racing. I'd be like, crying, trying to finish my beer so I could finish the race. And then I would just hope to God I don't run anything over.
I don't know. I feel like you'd be okay on the 64, but anything after that, you'd be.
The 64 I was good at. That's what all we played usually.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys played on?
No, we played the new one.
Switch?
Yeah,
I'd be fucked.
The Switch, the Nintendo Switch.
I'd be fucked. I'm all right at it.
You have the fucking
I know.
Nintendo Switch. Just play the game.
I'm all right at it. It's fine.
But it was a lot of fun. Casey, thank you again for the event, even though your fucking team won stacked.
Yeah,
but,
what the hell?
Whatever.
She cheated probably.
She definitely cheated. But we ended the night with like the bonfire. Everybody was
That's
like
cool.
feeling themselves pretty well.
That's a nice way to end a night.
Yeah. I think we were sending you Snapchats of the event,
Yeah.
and you were kind of fucked up
We
too.
were in Wisconsin, and you guys were partying the same night. Luke and I decided to let loose a little bit and not wake up super early the next day. So we were getting kind of a little fresh, a little froggy too. Yeah, we turned it up that night.
Mm-hmm. You missed out on some good food though. Good food, good company,
Hell
good
yeah.
games. You
Yeah,
would have had fun.
I was bummed. I'm gonna be there next year. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you worry.
We'll
as long
see.
as she keeps it the same, I don't know. Is she gonna keep it the same month? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, in the summer.
I imagine, like before school starts.
Yeah. That's
Because after school starts, she's fucked.
Right. Yeah. You get busy, bro.
Mm.
Do we want to do some voicemails?
Let's do some voicemails,
Let's do
man.
some motherfucking voicemails.
And then, guys, next episode, you're in for a fucking treat because we're going to talk about Johnny took a trip in August.
Oh, yeah.
And I took a trip in August with varying degrees of success on my part. So
they're two very different trips.
Very different trips. So look forward to that in episode 137, man.
Holy shit. 137.
I have no idea what
It probably is close.
It's close enough.
Yeah, probably something like that. If you haven't called in 219-552-1128, let us know what's up. It's getting colder. We're getting less busy. We're shooting more podcasts. So here's one from, oh, goodness gracious.
That's why I hate the winter. I got to do more of these fucking podcasts with Johnny.
May 25th.
May?
Ooh, watch your ears.
Like, hi, this is real important. I only have a week to...
Oh, God.
Hey, guys. It's Garrett, saying coach.
What up, Garrett?
See, Saiyan coach.
Saiyan coach.
Not Saiyan
I'm going Super
coach.
Saiyan.
No.
Super Saiyan.
What's going on, Garrett?
From
May? You didn't get this until
Sorry.
May?
I mean, we can only get so many voicemails an episode. I want to
Christ.
load them up. He Instagrammed me and said he was going to be making some mead, actually. Like actual mead. Have you ever had mead?
No.
Me neither.
It's,
and he said
a form of alcohol,
he said he'd be willing to send us a little bit if he
I'll
if
break
it,
my
if it comes
sobriety
out.
for a little bit of mead.
Your sobriety.
Sober
Jesus
September,
Christ,
baby.
Fuck that. That sounds awful.
Giving you another call because I think my last message I kind of came off as an asshole.
What did he even say on his last message? Was he talking shit? That's fine.
Dude, you did not come off as an asshole.
Everyone just calls in and talks shit to us. So
yeah.
That's kind of what I hope for when I listen to these. Like, please roast one of us.
No one ever feel bad for calling in and you can call us fucking assholes, cunts, and whatever bad word comes in your mind.
A model voicemail to me is roasting just one of us, so the other one can piggyback and team up on that roast.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I want to apologize. Not to you, though, Mike. You have terrible taste. And
There we go. We're back. Fuck
Good,
you, Mike,
I'm
and your
glad.
bullshit taste.
You know what? My taste
You don't
is
even like
fucking...
you don't even like the rings of power.
Shut the fuck up. My taste is fucking peak, okay? I don't care what you say. Most of the stuff that you like, I've turned you on to. One Punch Man.
Dove hunting. That's pretty peak.
Fuck dove hunting, man. Oh, dove hunting. Ooh.
You love dove, dude. You ate some.
I did. I like it.
Yeah,
It's good to eat, but I would never like spend a fucking Saturday at 4:30 in the morning
No. You don't do that
to
at
go
4:30.
shoot them.
No, you go out. We went out at like noon.
I'd go to Strachan Van Til's, get a rotisserie
Oh
chicken,
my God.
and have the same experience
Jesus.
at
and
9.
movies, obviously.
Jesus.
But no, really, guys. I got a would you rather.
Oh,
for
hell
you.
yeah. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
think this will top the TikTok one. All right.
What was our TikTok one? Do you remember? I don't remember the TikTok one.
Johnny, this was from May.
Is this the would you rather? Is this the one where my classic? The one caveat being you had to FaceTime live yourself in the bathroom.
Oh,
every
yeah.
time. I don't know why it tickles me so much. It would be so fucking funny to see like one of your friends just live on Facebook again in the bathroom. Like just have a permanent webcam installed and just like flip a switch and it goes live to Facebook. Like, oh, there's Mike again. Oh, he's doing his morning routine. Forgot to floss. That little dog.
I'd be so pissed.
Yeah.
So prepare yourselves.
All right, preparing.
Would you rather have sex with your own clone
Ooh.
or someone random of the same sex? Don't rush to answer now, all right? Think about it.
I don't like this one either. I remember what the would you rather was, and I'm not even gonna say it because it disgusted me so much, and it came from your lips, you sick fuck.
Oh, the parent thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
I'm sorry. Sorry you can't fucking take it, man. Sorry the would you rather is too much for Johnny.
Your own clone or someone random of the same sex?
It's kinda
Get back to me.
fucked
All
either
right.
way.
Looking forward to hear your guys' answers. And, yeah. Bye.
What if he was like,
Sexy mofos.
Yeah.
what if he was like, it's over 9,000?
Yeah, next time Garrett, call and give us your best. It's over 9,000.
Yeah, there you go. Let's give it it's over 9,000.
That's
You ever
pretty
see
good.
the clip of that guy? Like, everyone's like in a theater and they're like watching an anime
Oh my
movie, and he gets in
God,
front of it
yeah.
and he's like doing his best, like.
Kamehameha. Yeah. Dude, I'm going to tell you what. I'm a weeb as much as the next one is. If you're
That
in the
was
fucking movie
cringy.
theater, yeah, put it away.
Oh my god!
Put it away.
He did his
Trust
best
me.
Kamehameha, and people like booed him. I think. or
Dude,
something.
yeah, they
Oh,
did.
God.
I'd be pissed too. I'm there
Yeah.
to see.
Sit
I think it
down.
was One Piece.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Or no.
I saw it on
was Dragon Ball.
Instagram. I would do a clone of myself.
But what if it could be any man?
It's a random man.
Mm.
It's not gonna be Jason Momoa, dude. It's gonna be the fucking.
He'd be really sweet about
It's
it.
gonna be Bob in accounting across the cubicle from you, who probably doesn't shave or keep up with himself.
Yeah.
I'd do myself. I know exactly what I'm getting into. I'm clean. I'd be traumatized probably from it. It'd be kind of fucked. That's I'm making also my throat's making.
If it's random, I would probably also do myself. I mean, it won't last long. You know what I mean?
Hey.
But I think if it wasn't random, I might like pick and choose. There'd be like someone I'd be interested to
Just like a
clown in.
handsome
you know?
man?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Or at least like someone
I get
where
you
it's
there.
like I'm like, what's going on? Like, how are you?
Like, what's this all about?
But I mean, I don't know. I'd probably do myself.
Yeah, I would have to,
Literally.
like, gun to my head for sure myself.
It's curious though because if you're like the same like sentient being, like who'd be on top?
Oh, well, it's a clone though, so you know what I mean.
Who's the clone? You don't know.
You're not the clone.
Well, you don't know.
And that's it.
Maybe
I would
you're
say
not.
I'm not the clone.
That would fuck with me a little bit. I don't know.
I'd kill the clone after I fucked.
Jesus Christ, you got a fucking gun. No, you put him in the cage and throw him in the lake with the chipmunk.
It's more humane that way. It's less to clean up.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, dude, that's an easy one, I think.
Oh no, I feel like.
Well, it's kind of fucked up, but it's easy for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of fucked up because you are fucking yourself and you're getting fucked by yourself. I feel like I'd have to do the two-way street. Like I can't fuck myself without getting.
You're thinking
fucked by
about this
myself.
too much, is what it is.
Because, and I'll tell you why. I read Time Traveler's Wife
Oh,
as
God.
a high schooler,
Yuck.
and this guy time travels, and he gets like frisky with himself
That's weird. Why? Why did he do that?
because like it's interesting, right? Because like okay, think about it this way.
No, it's that dude's a psycho.
If you're if you're trying time traveling, right, and you're constantly
yeah.
going past yourself,
I wouldn't go fuck
and you're
myself.
feeling
I
a
would
little
go,
horny that
I would
night.
go give myself a bunch of like winning lottery tickets, stocks, shit that I should be investing in.
Sure.
Like, why would I go diddle myself?
I don't know. Like, why not? You both know what's what.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
Not for me. I'd be more focused on getting myself rich and putting myself in a better position.
Okay.
Not
Diddling?
not touching starfish.
Well, that's not the question here.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
It's a clone or rando.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Clone or rando?
Clone.
The clone.
But if
Yeah.
it was clone.
Clone for sure.
Okay, would you
Hundreds.
or I'm gonna spice it up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry we're spending so much time
You're
on the
fine.
voicemail. I think it's important though.
It is. It's a good one.
Or would you rather fuck a random guy so you're doing the
God.
fucking,
Okay.
okay? Or you have to give yourself a blowjob.
Random.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's no chance.
Okay.
The second one is not happening. I wouldn't like it, dude. It'd be
Okay.
like, what the hell?
You got to give yourself a blowjob. Or
Jesus, dude.
who's that mayo guy who put mayo in it?
Mayo Head Ed?
Yeah.
From 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah. You got to go around with him.
No, I'm not going around with him. That's where I draw the line. That squatty little troll.
Oh man.
No chance. Mayo Head Ed. Thanks for the call.
Yeah.
Garrett.
Appreciate it.
Always good hearing from you, brother. Let's do one more. I will do I'll do a random one. This one is a little. I'll do the most recent one because, well, no, I'll do the second most recent one.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a process.
Okay.
Watch your ears. Oh, that's great. I think this was like a spam. Okay, here's another one. This would be sad if they're all spam. We got like 4 left. Okay. All right. That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Honestly.
Hell yeah. Thanks for the voicemails, everybody. We got to save the other ones for the next episode. But yeah, like I said, 219-552-1128. And I think that is an episode, my man.
That's an episode. Feel comfortable with that.
That's all she wrote for this week.
Titillizing.
Yeah, exactly. And the queen died. Mike would fuck himself, and they all lived happily ever after.
The
end. Mike, where can the lovely people of the Cyber Shindig podcast community find your sweet little bottom?
You can find me at makeout_Mike on Instagram and on Twitter. And we have another podcast called Roll for Your Life. It is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast where I am the dungeon master and Johnny plays a squishy wizard boy named Rivik.
Mm-hmm.
You should check that out. We drop an episode every Sunday evening.
Yep. Yeah, hot tip. If you're listening, it's we don't drop. Well, we technically drop. We advertise we drop Monday mornings.
Correct.
When most people listen.
Yes.
I drop them at 8 o'clock on Sunday night, so
Yep.
I can make sure everything's kosher with that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a little thing for me to do.
Expect them Mondays though, in case
Yeah.
the person dropping them gets the fucking title wrong. And
Oh yeah, yeah.
does something in reverse.
It's everyone. The past 2 episodes, I think I kind of fucked up. No, there was not the. There's been some fuckery with that, but yeah.
And check out our friends at the Fat Boys.
Oh, the Fat Boys, dude! They're gonna hate us even more now. Oh my god. Okay, I would just want to say to Sean and Tony, I did not say that this time. I'm not trying to weasel my way out of anything. I'm laughing because Mike's dying laughing. Look at him right now. He's fucking losing it right now. That's it. You're gonna have to write a statement. Come on your next episode. I had no part of this. Bad takes, not Fat Boys. Oh no! Thank God they can take a joke. Oh jeez. In 2022 of all the years, we're sending him to what did I send? We're sending you to sensitivity therapy. Holy shit!
I went to say support our boys.
Oh my god, dude!
Bad takes, and then
Bad
it just
takes. It's bad takes. Mike's just losing it tonight, and he's not even drinking. That's the real. That's the. God damn it! They're gonna exile us from being friends. We're no longer gonna be welcome.
Sean, Tony, I love you guys. That was an accident. I apologize. This is my public apology. I, Mike Kroll, am sorry.
Exactly.
I have made mistakes.
I've heard. I can't imagine the pain
Jesus
I've put people through.
Please go check out Bad Takes.
Yeah.
They're our good friends.
On the same network we are.
Our wonderful
Fishix,
friends.
Fishix Studios on YouTube. Check
Maybe
them out.
Johnny's friends after this.
Yeah,
maybe they won't be
You
my
know,
friends
I don't know.
anymore.
That's
God
so
damn it.
fucking funny.
And Jump the String podcast,
Jumping
of course,
String.
with Nick as the host
and Cole.
and Cole,
Yeah.
our good friend.
They're gearing up. I want to have Cole on after he and maybe Nick too if he can call. I'd have to figure out how we could do a Zoom with him. But they're gearing up for a mountain hunt in October. They're gonna go for deer and elk, I think, or bear. Dude, you're unleashed with these fat jokes, man. I don't know what it's gonna take. Mike, what did Tony say? If you listen to the last episode, he's like, or Sean said, he's like, Mike loses a couple pounds. Now he thinks everyone's fat, which is pretty fucking hilarious. Because we were talking about how you lost like 10 or 20 pounds. He's like, what? Mike loses some weight and thinks everyone's fat now.
God Yeah.
That's so funny.
Johnny,
I can't even defend you this time.
Johnny actually told me to say that.
PHAT.
He told me to say that this was scripted. It was
like,
all
hey,
Johnny.
call him Fat Takes again. We'll both lose. It'll be hilarious.
Where can they find you,
Oh,
Johnny?
God. Johnny.Gersh on Instagram. Blossoming Weegaba on TikTok. If you would be such a doll, head over to my YouTube page, Johnny Goodrich, and there are some two fresh fishing videos on there. One perch fishing, one bluegill fishing. It is awesome. It's all right now. It's all Indiana, Northwest Indiana fishing, so it's pretty fucking cool. I worked hard on that last video. I got some cool drone footage in there. Go check it out. Leave a comment, say what's up, and then follow our friends and check everyone out. Our podcast pals. But other than that, I think Instagram, cybershindig on Twitter, and give us a like on Spotify. 5 stars. You're fucking wild, man.
We're at
Should we just call this episode Fat Boys?
We're at 12.
Jesus Christ. Get it together, man.
We are at 12 reviews on Spotify, so if we can get 13 before the next episode drops,
man.
we'll do something wild,
Dude,
man.
we're going to do the wildest shit.
There's going to be fire. There'll probably be an injury. Man, we've already had an injury on this podcast before, and there has been fire.
There has been fire, blood, and injuries.
If we get to 13... I'll tell you what, we get to 13 reviews before the next episode drops. We'll let Tony and Sean decide that we have to do something.
We'll change our name.
Podcast.
We'll change the name of our podcast for whatever they want.
Sure. Yeah. for a moment.
Couple weeks.
Yeah. For a couple weeks, we'll do that. I'll agree to that.
Rebrand. I'm wearing though in solidarity here. Just know I'm an ally. All right. Can you see this, boys at home? Where's it at? Where's my camera? There we go. Just remember who your real friend is around here. Oh, my God. I think that's an episode. We'll catch you guys next time right here on the Cyber Shindig Podcast.